Hey guys, how are you? It's Valerie coming to you today with your full moon in Capricorn reading. Okay, so I kind of want to touch bases on the full moon that we are expecting on June the 28th. Again, this is a full moon in Capricorn. This is actually my sign. So this should be interesting, okay? They also kind of call the full moon in Capricorn the strawberry moon, all right? So you may have seen information about the strawberry moon. It's the same thing. Um, so now with this new moon, the sun is in opposite sign of Cancer, okay? Which as of the moon's home sign, it's all about emotions, instincts, moods, and most importantly, self-discipline, okay? So we got a lot going on with this full moon in Capricorn, okay, that's coming up. So I kind of want to shed some light to you guys. Again, this is a general reading. It may or may not apply to everyone, but this is the basis and the concept of this new moon. I've already preset the cards as you see above, or in front of you rather. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm kind of going to do like a two-part series to this. Since it is Capricorn, I kind of want to get a little in depth. So this part will be about the basis and the concept of the new moon, and then I will go into the tarot messages for this full moon in Capricorn that will be taking place on June the 28th, okay? So let's get started, guys. The overall energy that you see is the fertility card, okay? Now, this fertility card, it talks about manifestation of growth, which is on the horizon, all right? So seeds that have been planted in the past are forming in areas of happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or thoughts, okay? So whatever seeds you have planted in the past, you will now begin to reap the benefits of it, okay? But this full moon is going to require patience. So even though abundance is on its way, the process is going to cause you to have patience. Patience, patience, patience. Okay, it's very important for this full moon in Capricorn. All right. Now this card, also the fertility card, is a card of Mother Earth. All right, and so Capricorn is the Earth sign. So it's also very important that you stay grounded during this full moon. All right. Again, it's full of emotions, and as a Capricorn, yeah, we can go there sometimes. So it's important for you to stay grounded and be in nature, okay? Take those nature walks, be near water. So definitely do a lot of grounding yourself, okay? Or being around elements to where you can ground as well. And this is a time to nurture yourself as well. So that's a part of grounding, nurturing yourself, okay? It's very important. This is also a time to infuse your soul with some love, with compassion, gentle care, and kindness. Because again, with this full moon, it's about emotions and moods, all right? It's very important that in this full moon that you try not to be inconsiderate, possessive, forceful, or pushy, all right? Because you may be feeling like that at times. Again, Capricorn, we can get a little emotional sometimes. We can be set in our ways. So this is, again, why it's so important for you to ground yourself during this full moon. Nature is calling you, okay? Next to the fertility card, we have the flexible card. And it showed up to us in the reverse position. So what this is letting us know during this full moon is not to be too rigid, okay? Because you can kind of lose your access to growth and untapped potential that you may have. So it's important during this new moon that you try to loosen up, all right? The new moon itself is very intense. So it's very important for you to try to find some flexibility in the midst of this full moon and the energies that it comes with, okay? So try to loosen up, open up your mind and your heart, and again, find more flexible approaches to situations during this full moon. So kind of look at things from a different perspective. And we're going to get into that shortly, so I don't want to kind of jump ahead of myself, but it's important for you to be flexible during this full moon, okay? Now we're going to go into the expectations of the moon. I actually use the nature of the spirits cards. Anytime I deal with full moons, I use these cards to kind of give an insight on what's the expectations from our ancestors. What should we expect during this new moon? So the first card that came out for us was the Spirit Keeper of the West. Now again, this talks about transformation, okay? It talks about letting go of the old. Initiation, all right? Again, initiation goes back to fertility. Fertility is birth, okay? This also talks about harvest and trusting your intuition in your heart. You should do this all the time, but it's very important during this full moon, especially for my earth signs, because we are in the full moon of Capricorn. The things that I'm saying to my earth signs is extra, extra, extra blah, 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 important, okay? So trust your intuition, follow your heart. Now, if you are currently experiencing some chaos or turmoil in your life right now, know that this is a part of the transformation that you're going through. Fertility is about rebirth, new beginnings. Okay, so anytime you get ready to go into a new beginning, you're going through a transformation. So if you are going through something right now that seems like it's chaotic, this full moon may kind of add a little intensity to it, but please know that you will get through this, okay? Because anytime you got a transformation, it's about new beginnings. All right. Also, with this card, it is time for you to slow down. Slow down. Take things one step at a time. Okay. Patience, again, is needed so much during this full moon. Again, I cannot emphasize for my earth signs. This will really affect you more than most of the signs, but everyone will feel it. But for our earth signs, it's a little bit more important. So slow down a little bit. Don't rush to kind of get to the finish line. Have patience, step by step, okay? The next card that was presented to us was the Sweat Lodge. Jesus, bless me. This is a time for you to cleanse your mind, your body, and your soul, okay? It's time for you to clear that clutter, all right? In any aspect of your life. So this could be letting go of objects or relationships that no longer serve you, all right? It's time for you to go within. So this is a time to reassess, reevaluate yourself, decisions. This is also an important time for meditation. Meditate, meditate, meditate. For those who are in the spiritual aspect, this is a good time to get connected. Again, we are in the earth sign, okay? So it's very important, again, with the grounding and meditation, so you can be more in tune and be more aware. This opens up your intuition, okay, on all levels. This is also a time to talk to your creator and give to your creator, which is something you should be doing every day, but it's important during this full moon, okay? The next card that we have was the Shape Shifter that came out. Now, with this card, it's important for you to know that you could be anything that you desire, all right? See the world around you with some new eyes. So grab some different perspectives. So again, this goes back to the flexible, all right? If you've been doing things and it has not been working, this is the time for you to try something new, all right? But take it easy, baby steps, and have patience with the results, all right? And also see the point of view of others as well. Be flexible in all areas, all right? And it's important for you to know that do not look at your past as if it is your future, okay? So what's going on in your past is not what's going to happen in your future. So you have to kind of be optimistic during this full moon. So again, with this Shapeshifter card, it is all about your point of view, different perspectives, and your belief system, all right? Changing it, tweaking it, being flexible, so that whatever this new destiny or new beginnings or this rebirth that's coming in can come to you freely, all right? And then last but not least, we have the Spirit Keeper of the South. And again, this talks about abundance. It talks about prosperity in all forms, expansion time, movement, and rapid growth. So I know you may be wondering, okay, it just said slow down. But now it's saying rapid growth. So things are going to pick up, but it's important for you to take it slow. So the divine work that's being done behind the scenes is going to be moving fast. So a lot of things is going to kind of be changing in your life, all right? But it's important for you, though, to slow down, because the changes are going to be so fast, you're going to have to reassess the changes that are coming to you, okay, if that makes sense. All right? And then let me show you your affirmation card for your full moon. We have the Frog. Clear out the clutter. All right, clear out the clutter. Now, if there's any messiness in any areas of your life, it's time for you to tackle them one at a time, okay? Remember, baby steps, okay? Do not try to do everything at one time, because you're going to be very overwhelmed with the full moon energy. But it's important for you to begin to clean out clutter. Now, this could also apply to your home. Like, it's time for that summer cleaning. It's time for you to get rid of things that no longer serve you. This could be home cleaning. This could be relationships. This could also mean detox, okay? Because again, this is about the earth sign. So kind of look at the foods that you eat and things of that nature. If you know that things no longer serve you, you shouldn't be eating all those fatty foods. Try to cut back. It's hard. It's very hard, but try to cut back. Drink lots of water. Meditate, okay? And walk in nature. That is very, very important, all right? So those were your bases about the full moon in Capricorn. Again, this is my sign, so I spent a little more time doing a little bit more in depth. So now I'm going to present the cards to you, what the tarot messages for the full moon in Capricorn. Again, this is a general reading, so it may and may not apply to each and every one of you. So if you are interested in an actual personal full moon reading in Capricorn, which would be more specific to your needs, feel free to reach out to me. Click the link below to make an appointment with me for your full moon reading. So I'm going to clear these out of the way here. And then I'm going to put up my tarot messages for Capricorn, for the full moon in Capricorn. Stay up there. Stay. All right, we're going to leave that like that. I hope you guys can see all of them. This is important. I thought that was kind of funny that that card showed up. All right, so again, these are the tarot messages. Okay, the tarot messages for Capricorn. So the first one that came up, we had the High Priestess of the Water. So again, this is the time where things in your life are changing right before your eyes. All right. It's important for you to go with the flow of things, because these changes that will occur, again, transformation, these changes that will occur will have some signs of experiences, some lessons, and some gifts. All right. And you may not understand it at the moment, but you definitely will later. Okay. So again, allow things to flow. Next, we have the Denial card. All right. So some of us may not get the things that we want during this full moon, okay? You're going to have to wait. And it's all because of your highest good. Again, patience, okay? Patience, patience, patience. This may be a full moon where you are not actually meant to achieve what it is that you truly want right now. It does not mean that you need to stop working at it. Continue to work at it, all right? It's very important. It's important for you to keep working at it even though you are not granted, even if you are denied access to something. Do not give up, okay? Keep the faith, because if you wait, continue to work at it and show patience, divine timing will show you, and it will reveal to you later that it was worth the wait and the reason why you had to wait in order for what you was working on to blossom, okay? The next we have is reminder. So it's very important for us to remember all that we have learned in life, and that it is not necessary to repeat the same things twice. Okay. So if you've done something in the past and you know you didn't work, but now you want to try it again to see when you get a different result. If it didn't work for you before, it's not going to work for you now. So that's also relates to the flexible card. Looking at different perspectives, different avenues of how to do things, all right? So remember the paths that you have already been down to avoid going down the same paths again and getting the same results, okay? Be good to yourself during this time and keep the faith, okay? And if you do make a mistake in trying to achieve what it is that you're doing, what are you supposed to do? Don't give up. You start over again. That's a part of faith. Okay, well, it didn't work out this time. I'm going to go at it a different way, a different perspective, and I'm going to keep the faith and see how things go this time around. All right. Also, we have the Beauty card. So there could be some experiences during this full moon where you may be kind of feeling down about yourself. So if this card came up to remind you to look in the mirror and realize how perfect you are, just how you are, inside and out. All right. Keep a positive attitude about yourself and the things that is around you. Expect things to come to you, okay? Laws of attraction. What you think is what you attract, okay? And it's very important that you use these methods, not only during the full moon, but during any time. But it's more important during this full moon because, again, it's about a lot of emotions. So if you were suffering from some self-esteem or lack of confidence issues with this full moon, it could bring up some emotions that you may not be ready to deal with, okay? But it's important for you to stay true to who you are, be yourself, and know that you are beautiful inside and out. All right. And last but not least, it was kind of funny. We have the cycles card. All right. Of course, as you see, we have the moons and we're in the full moon. So I thought that was pretty funny. But the messages with this card is be clear about your actions. So think before you act. Please think before you act. It's very important that you do. Again, self-discipline. This is what this full moon is about. So if you make some rash decisions without thinking about the consequences behind them, you will pay for it, okay? Again, this is about karmic energy as well, all right? The moon is in a circle. So what goes around comes around, all right? So be mindful of the energy that you put out. Make sure that you think before you take action. So that way everything can remain peaceful. That was another reason why they said try not to be pushy, forceful during this energy, because it is about karmic energy. So again, remember, what goes around comes around. Okay. So guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. This is my full moon reading in Capricorn that's going real June 28th. Okay. Again, this was a general reading, so it may or may not apply to others. But if you're interested in person one-on-one, feel free to reach me. Click links below. You can find me on Facebook, actual website, and Instagram. Okay. If you like this video, click the like button, share and subscribe, leave comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this full moon reading in Capricorn. Other than that, guys, blessings to you. Stay grounded, nurture yourself, patient, stay flexible, be clear of your actions, and remember, what goes around comes around. Blessings to you.